All right, the big splash, the socialites, and finally, the high notes. Watch closely, folks. They're ready. Brace yourselves for the ultimate dash for cash. The first team to reach the cash target will win.
Right you are, Scotty. Time to turn up the heat in this thrilling cash quest. And with that encounter, we've got our first elimination.
No more niceties out there. The socialites might be RSVPing to a team wipe. One contestant remaining. The big splash are on Ballsy Ball. Looks like a team wipeout for the socialites. The socialites are re-engaging. The big splash are all fired up. They've started our first cash out. Are at the head of the line.
Danger up there!
RPG fire! Goes to the big splash. Let's see whether they can keep that momentum going. This just got interesting. Can the final member of the big splash avoid a full team wipe? The big splash are applying pressure to Vault 2. High Notes have kicked off a cash out.
Here's a barricade! Here's a barricade! Dome shield deployed!
One contestant left for the Socialites. Maybe not a good time to hobnob with the other teams.
Shields up! Barricade deployed! Raising the shield!
Cash out complete. A little nest egg for the High Notes. The Big Splash are back in the arena, folks. The Socialites are opening Vault 3. We're halfway through the match, and I bet the sponsors are impressed with the play so far. Beats per minute is likely, as the High Notes have started to cash out.
Setting a barricade! Placing a cover!
Now the Big Splash's last contestant is trying to avoid elimination and Team White.
Dome shield active!
That's a blow to the Socialites. Team White.
This is one time they will want to be the talk of the town.
The Socialites are back in play.
position! Reinforcing the area! Cover's here!
And now we celebrate as one team of contestants becomes a group of rising stars. Thanks again to our sponsors and to our viewers at home. The Big Splash are starting a ripple effect. They're opening Vault 2. Things look rough for the Boundless, but their remaining member could turn things around. The Boundless will need to reboot. Team wiped. The Shock and Awe are commencing a cash-out. Will someone surprise them with a steal?
What a surprise!
The Boundless just made their return to the arena.
Gas mine set! Of the Boundless is still standing. They'll need to proceed with caution.
As we power down the simulation and our contestants unplug, let's take a moment to applaud our new rising stars. The Kingfish, the Powerhouses, and finally, the High Notes. Let's get this started. Our contestants will race to riches in quick cash. The first to reach the cash goal will claim victory.
Absolutely, Scotty. Time for our contestants to prove their mettle.
Vault 1 is being uncorked by the Powerhouses. Sending a rock!
Did you catch that, Scotty? We've got our first elimination and the tension is palpable.
That's right, Jude. I'm so excited right now I didn't even hear what you said. The Kingfish are many members short of a school. Only one contestant left. Alas, the Powerhouses have been wiped out. Just respawned at full strength. It's rocket time! The High Notes are looking to make a name for themselves. First cash out started.
Scotty, they've gone from plenty of notes to a 3-beat rest.
The High Notes have returned to the arena.
Kingfish are back in the arena, folks.
The Kingfish are looking to reclaim their throne with a comeback.
What a way to open the match. The powerhouses land the first cash out. Powerhouses are opening Vault 2. Contestant is trying to keep them in the game. The powerhouses are initiating a cash out. The high notes will need to reboot. Team wiped.
They've gone from symphony to cacophony.
The high notes have recovered and respawned. Shield online. The high notes commandeered the cash out. Great steal.
They just upped the ante. Contestant left for the powerhouses. That's a blow to the powerhouses. Team wiped. Making it look easy. Cash out for the high notes. A shiny new vault just spawned, June. Let's see who gets to it first. Vault 3 is being uncorked by the powerhouses.
cash out underway thanks to the powerhouses. Adversity for the high notes. Wipeout. Don't touch that dial. Things can change pretty quickly around here.
Shielding! Hurry inside!
Just a single contestant left in the arena for the powerhouses. It's the high notes out in front. Impressive steal by the high notes. Big thanks to our sponsors for bringing us this incredible spectacle, and a big congratulations to our winners. Now, the Steamrollers, the Jet Setters, and finally, the Boundless. The arena has loaded. Buckle up. Welcome to Quick Cash. Our contestants will need to gather the cash faster than the rest. If they hit the goal first, they can bask in glory.
Scotty's called it. Time to see who has the speed and the strategy. We've just witnessed the first elimination of this match. I'm sure there's more where that came from.
Get ready for some heart-pounding action. The Jet Setters take flight, opening Vault 1. jet setters will need to come back from that wipeout.
That's a rough landing, if I ever saw one, Scotty.
The jet setters are re-entering the arena. Out of the gate, the Boundless have started our first cash out.
Check! Barricade, check! Let's go! Shield engaged!
This is a bad spot. The Steamroller's final member needs to keep a cool head here. Complete team wipe for the Steamrollers.
Scotty, if I were them, I'd be steaming mad.
Respawn is revving their engines. The Steamrollers are back in the arena. A wipeout and a setback for the jet setters.
They stalled, for sure.
The Steamrollers are now shifting into a higher gear. The Steamrollers just took another team's funds.
That was unexpected.
The jet setters are back on the scene. RPG en route. Don't feel bad. Our first cash out goes to the Steamrollers. Let's see whether they can keep that momentum going. Keep your eyes on the remaining contestants on the Steamrollers. It's their time to shine. The jet setters are opening Vault 2. Cash out set in motion by the Steamrollers.
Explosive mine placed. Armored mine.
Adversity for the Boundless. Wipeout.
That could have an immeasurable impact on the round.
Boundless have respawned. Let's see how they bounce back. A single jet setter. One contestant left. They're unstoppable right now. The Boundless just stole a cash out. Here's some cover. Placing a cover. Witnessed. One of our teams have just paved their way to fame. Congratulations to our winners. All right, the tough shells, the high notes, and finally, the shock and awe. And they are off. Prepare for a whirlwind cash dash in quick cash. The team that secures a big enough stash first will triumph.
You're right, Scotty. Remember, folks, historically, it's been all about that fast start.
Applying some pressure, the tough shells are opening Vault 1.
We've got our first elimination. Now the mind games and strategic plays will really start to take center stage.
Boy, oh boy, are we in for a treat today. A contestant on the tough shells is completely on their own out there. all that yelling that the high notes have started our first cash out. Team wiped.
I would have expected them to survive a bit of death metal.
The shock and awe are back in action.
The shock and awe have left us stunned. What an incredible comeback!
Cash out now by the Sopranos.
That was so well played.
Virtual rug has almost been pulled out from under the high notes. Uncontested left. The shock and awe have recovered and respawned. Our first cash out goes to the tough shells. Let's see whether they can keep that momentum going. Team wipe for the shock and awe. The shock and awe are back in the arena, folks. Vault 2 is being opened by the shock and awe. Reinforcing the area. Need to try again. Team white.
That's an absolute shocker, Scotty.
Respawn alert! The shock and awe are back in action. The tough shells are initiating a cash out. Will the cadence of the match bring a full stop to the high notes? They're down to one member. Adversity for the shock and all. Wipeout.
That'll be a shock to their system.
Result. That's a wrap for now, and even though the battle was virtual, our contestants' newfound fame is real.